Hello YouTubers, I'm Justin and today on Dash and Run, well we're back here looking at these little tiny arcades and I finally got the last three. I did an unboxing video sometime back of the other four that were released and then they released a few more and I waited for a while until I could pick them up at a good price and now I've picked them up. So basically in this video we're just going to have a bit of a closer look at these last three of these tiny arcades that have come out, and as usual we'll see what's in the box and we'll go from there. So the first thing out of the box is this very tiny little bit of paperwork. Basically it just shows you how you can change the batteries and a little bit about operating the little tiny arcade. Next is the Gallagher actual arcade machine, and it's really nice. It's got the original artwork on both sides, which is quite neat, and then you've got where the batteries go on the back. And like the previous ones I looked at, you do have a test button, so if you push this button like so, we can actually get a bit of a look at the actual console in working. So as you can see, it's pretty neat. It's small but definitely fun to use, and I really like the fact that they've brought these out, and it will finish off my set, so I'll have the full arcade of these. So anyway, next let's go and have a look at another one. Next, again, it's basically a little manual on showing you how to use the batteries and also the fact that it has an off switch, and this time we're going to look at Frogger. So we've got Frogger here, and as you can see the artwork is quite neat on these. They include this silly keyring, but I really don't see me ever using this for holding keys. It's far too nice and something I would never do anyway. One thing I forgot to mention on that previous one was basically it's got an on and off switch on the back, but like the previous one, if you push this button here like so, we get a bit of a test video so you can have a bit of a closer look at it running. And the screens on these are really nice, and I like the fact that this also lights up, which is quite neat. So they're really quite a nice little replica of an arcade machine. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the last one. So like the other ones, we basically get a little manual again on showing you how to put batteries in and turn it on and off. So they've included those in all the boxes. And now we have the next one, which is Dig Dug, and again you've got the really nice artwork all over the little cabinet. As I said earlier, I wouldn't really use these as a keyring thing, and of course you've got your on switch on the back, and like all of them, if you push this button here you get a little test so we can see what it's like, and as you can see it's a pretty faithful reproduction of the original arcade, and it's definitely quite neat, and even the music is quite good on these, so it is definitely something that's quite a neat little thing to get if you're into these mini arcades. One thing I do wonder, similar with the previous ones, is that there was like a sort of ROM chip in these, and if you hacked into them you could probably make each cabinet play each other's game, which is quite good. So if you're technically minded and you open this up, you may be able to set this so that one of these machines will have all three games that I'm just looked at all in one. But for me, I really like to collect them all, and I like the fact you've got the stickers and everything, so that's why I got them. So there you go, there's my quick look at these three last of those mini arcade cabinets that have come out. In my previous video, which I'll put a link in the description, I look at the other four that came out sometime earlier, and so now I've got the whole set, and I think these are really neat, and if you are into retro arcade machines and you haven't got the space, pretty much like myself, these are a good alternative, because at least they give you the joy of looking at older retro games in an arcade sense. Anyway, I'm Justin, and as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.